Test 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live. What's up, everybody? I would say happy Cinco de Mayo, but I'm a white guy and I don't want to be canceled for cultural appropriation. So I'll just say happy Thursday. You know, I really don't care, but if I want to get canceled, I want to get canceled for something good, not because I said something. Like happy Kwanzaa. Oh, what's up, everybody? We're here. We made it to another Thursday. Hello, everybody over in chat. Goodness gracious. I want to let everybody know. Right there. See that right there? See that box right there? That there is something special. That is the new logo for this year's Lollapalooza. That's right. So I'm going to get that in the mail either mañana. Oh, damn it. There I go again. Either mañana or Saturday. So Lola should have it next week sometime to do with it as she wishes. Let me show it to you. I can't. It's in a box. There you go. And I want to debut my new shirt. Got the logo. Look at that. Ta-da. Is this not cool or what? Come on. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I had to get it made. Oh my. Let's see. What you got here? Let's start with Nez, we got Nez. Butterbean, Maryland. Carrie Joe, there's Lola. There's Renee. Hello, hello, hello. Kathleen, what's going on? Hey, there's B. What's going on, B? Lioness. You like that shirt, Vic? It's awesome, isn't it? I wore it to the doctor's today. There's Margie. And Jeff. Yeah, actually, you can, if you want to, you can order one of those shirts. What's up, Alan? Yes, if you go to my whatcha-jigget, I think it's in the link below here. Putting food in the trough. There you go. That's right. I wore this. I went to the doctor and I had my 6-month checkup today. No, Marilyn, actually. I chopped it all up. I guess you can't tell yet. It hasn't been washed enough yet. Once it gets washed a couple times, it starts fraying and you can tell. Dreaming out loud. What's up, guys? There's the radical one. Nice to be early. Notifications worked. Woo. That's a new one. There's the Big Easy. Thanks, Beanie. Oops. There it is. Oh, it won't let me. There it is. That is where you can order the shirt. That's right. Marty's usually pretty quick with that stuff, too. And Maryland is also. But, yeah. Yeah, I was in one of my moods and I was like, let me go design a shirt. And I did. And I ordered one real quick. I don't know. I don't know how it would go over with other people wearing it, but yeah, I went into the doctor today with the Doodle a Ritz cracker. But yeah, the cane and the glasses and my shirt. Got a couple little Snickers. Some chuckles. Well, that is weird. Let me go get rid of that shit. That's not good. Boom. Boom. There we go. Back over here. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Well, how about we just get into it real quick. That way we can chat later. I, along with many, many, many other people, have been following the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to hear about this shit. They're like, there's all kinds of shit going on. The same way with the Will Smith slap. Why does everybody talk about that? There's more important things. We got fucking the pandemic. We got fucking cars that we can't afford because prices are through the roof. Shadow Wolf, what's up, man? And all kinds of other gas prices, and inflation is the worst it's been in 40 years, I think they said. And it's insane. So, here's the deal. I know you're one, Kathleen. I know you don't like that shit, but here, let me lay it out for you. Here's one of the reasons why everybody's talking about it. Because YouTube, Facebook, and all the other social medias, they don't let you talk about the important things. They don't let you talk about what's going on, the conflict, I don't even want to say the word, in Ukraine. You're not allowed to talk about this. You're not allowed to talk about that. You can't talk about that because we don't want you to talk about that, doesn't fit our agenda, or, oh, the advertisers are so afraid you might say something, and oh, people will boycott them if they put ads on YouTube because you talked about relevant things that are actually pertaining to life and were affecting our daily. You can't talk about important things. So you have to talk about mundane bullshit like this. That's one reason. The other reason is, like the Will Smith thing, the slap. I know it seemed like nothing, but Dave Chappelle, some nutcase, ran up and tackled him on stage with a gun. It wasn't a gun. It looked like a gun, but when you pull the trigger, a knife would come out. And all these things are because, well, hell, if Will Smith's feelings got hurt because words were thrown at his wife, and he can go up and slap a motherfucker in the middle of an award show on live TV, then if some comedian says something I don't like, I should be able to rush the stage and slap his ass too, right? Because people are stupid. Now, it isn't like, Chappelle, Chris Rock, any other comedian. It's not like they're drafting a bill. It's not that they're in the legislation making laws. They're comedians. They're telling jokes. So, if someone's telling a little joke and it hurts your Will feelings, and you're that fucked up in the head that somebody telling a joke makes you go all twisted and curl up in a ball or cry or snap out and run and smack somebody because you said something that they didn't like, then you need to either stay the fuck in the house or locked in a padded room. Period. That's the way I see it. That's right. That is definitely the way I see it. It's jokes. If someone's throwing rocks at you, beating you in the head with a 2x4, running you over with their car, punching you, kicking you, okay, retaliate. But words, are these words, did those words, words, they hit me. Oh, call an ambulance. Call ambulance. Oh, somebody hit me with some words. Oh, I can't walk. I'm crippled. I don't think I can breathe. I think a rib is broken. Oh, those words, they were so hard. Oh. Drag me off. Oh, I needed medical assistance immediately. No, shut the hell up. Get over yourself. Quit crying. And then you got this dumb shit with the Amber Heard stuff. It's because they're celebrities, and we get to see that these morons, I've been saying it for years, these overpaid people that get paid billions of dollars to play make-believe, something that my grandkids can do in the backyard. Same thing with football players and, I can play with a ball, duh. Yeah, well, someone that teaches your kid in school gets paid garbage. Somebody that makes a movie and goes, ta-da, I played it to be or not to be. You deserve $1 bazillion. The person that teaches your kid, that is in charge of your kid all day long and put knowledge in their head, let's give them a couple bucks. An EMT, someone who saves your life. You're in an automobile accident or you fell off a cliff or whatever. Some dude or a chick, and they show up in a little fucking buggy and they get out and they fix you up and they keep you alive until you get to the hospital. They get paid garbage. But somebody that can throw a ball, they get paid millions. That's how fucked up things are. So now we got these morons who are what? What? They're just normal people. They're fucked up. They're even more fucked up than we are, except they got bazillions of dollars to really be fucked up. And that's part of the allure, because we get to see these morons and go, you're worse than I am. You're way worse than I am. You got bazillions of dollars. You got houses on every continent, on each coast of every continent. You got more cars than you can drive in a lifetime, and you're still a fucking disastrous mess. You are screwed up people. And yes, somebody said, it's a distraction. Well, sure, it's a distraction. But again, we can't talk about the things that are important because YouTube and everybody else go, no. Oh, well, you're demonetized. Well, it doesn't matter, BlindViews. Just talk about it. You don't need the money. Yeah, but if you're getting on here and you have the ability to make some money, why not make money? It's only a couple bucks, literally a couple bucks. And besides that, as soon as it gets demonetized, well, it doesn't do anything else. It just doesn't. You don't get. No. Once that little fucking yellow or red thing comes up, your videos get shoved way, way, way back in the back. No one's going to find them. Not like everybody else's. Ooh, hey. We're with you. We're with the agenda. Yes, let's talk about how wonderful these group of people are and how horrible this white man is. Yeah, that'll get pushed up. Watch this, watch this, watch this. But if you say something about, hey, this is what I think about the Pfizer documents that are, demonetized. We can't have you talking about that. No one's going to want to advertise here. We're going to have another adpocalypse. So we're going to yank the ads on your shit and we're going to shove your fucking shit way back in the back. But we'll tell you the whole time, it doesn't affect your viewability. Horse shit. So you can't talk about that stuff. You can't talk about the things that are important. You can only talk about menial bullshit. And if you want to play the YouTube game, I watch 4 different lawyer channels that play the whole court thing, and they're in a little corner and they're talking about it. 4 different ones. The one has over 50,000 people watching them live. There's another one with 20-some thousand, another one with 30-some thousand. So people are watching the shit and people are making money on YouTube playing it and talking about it. So that's why we are all into it. And then the other thing is we get to form our opinions, but then again, you can't because, go away, I don't know who you are, don't call me. As I learned during the Gabby Petito ordeal, see, because when this all happened, boom, the woman comes up and says, Johnny Depp did this. Well, woman said it must be true. Me too. The Me Too movement, that's it. Johnny Depp, guess what? You can no longer work. You're a man. You must have did it. You're fucked. Well, Johnny didn't take it that way. He said, no, fuck this bitch. But I don't know, because now everybody swung over and they jumped and they're like, go Johnny, she's crazy. Go Johnny, she's crazy. But wait a minute. Nope, you can't say that. You cannot say that. It doesn't matter because, as I learned with the Gabby Petito thing, it's not what she says. It's her body language. Even though she was away from Brian Laundrie, not in earshot, in a police car, when she said, I did it. I hit him. He didn't do anything. I did it. It was me. Oh, how far away? Oh, I don't want to drive. I need him. I want him to drive. Because she said that. That's not what she meant. What she meant was, he's a horrible person. I am a prisoner. I cannot get away. I am an abused person. I am so weak, I cannot get away from him. So that's what I learned. So apparently, even though Amber Heard has $1 bazillion too, because she has a career, she has her own money, she's an actress, she has all this money. So you can't say she's just some housefrau. Well, she can't get away, BlindViews, even though she's abused and you know she can't get away. She's just some little housefrau. She's dependent on his money. Where's she gonna go? This bitch got millions of dollars. She can get her shit and go anytime she wants to. But she is under the control because apparently what I have learned and what I've been yelled at and screamed at is every woman is a poor, weak little victim who is just oppressed and cannot get away from a man no matter what. So if she's getting yelled at, screamed at, pushed against the wall, beat up, and all kinds of other things, she just has to go, well, this is my life and it doesn't matter because I'm just a victim like everybody else and I can't possibly go. Because look, how many years did, according to her, from her accounts, all her accounts, was she mentally, physically, sexually abused by Johnny Depp for years and then still said, hey, let's get married. okay, I'll do that. But again, it's not what she says, it's her body language, so we have to watch what she's wearing and how she's moving, because words don't mean anything. It's all about body language. I don't know. Everybody's fucking nuts, according to me. As far as I'm concerned, everybody's fucking nuts, including me. But yeah, you can't swing now. You can't go, oh, well, she's nuts. Go Johnny, after you said, because she said, no. Oh, well, a woman accused a man of something, so of course it has to be true, because these poor weak women, they can't fend for themselves, they can't think for themselves, they can't do anything. But all men and women are equal, and we can do anything you can do. I don't know. The whole thing is funny to me. It's crazy. And I would like to be talking about all kinds of things, but again, here on the wonderful, great thing that we call the internet, you can't speak about things that pertain to our lives that are going on right now, today. You can't, because you're not allowed, unless you're talking, it's a peaceful protest. It's a peaceful burning of a city. You have to say things like that. You can't say, well, these motherfuckers. No. So that's why everybody's covering all this garbage and bullshit. It's insanity. And plus we got our president who's just standing up there saying, well, there's nothing wrong. You know what's wrong? This MAGA people are the biggest threat to America ever. Has nothing to do with anything else. Our borders are secure. It's a humanitarian aid. We don't have a problem. Inflation, I got this covered. It's not a problem. Old Kamala Harris hasn't done anything but her Pilates. The only thing that bitch does is whenever Biden speaks, her and that other fucking crypt keeper, they just do up and down and clap, stand up and clap, and then sit back down, and then stand up and clap. That's the most Harris does. Other than that, she doesn't do shit. She doesn't do press conferences. She doesn't show up and do anything. She hasn't been at the border. She might have walked by it one time and looked and said, yep, it's still there. She hasn't done zero. But this is the greatest administration that ever lived. And old Sleepy Joe, he says all kinds of crazy shit. The First Lady Harris shakes hands with nobody, rambles on about nothing. And this whole Roe versus Wade thing, see, not allowed to talk about that, so I'll probably get demonetized. The whole Roe versus Wade thing, all that is that's a big ploy too. All it is because election things are coming up and things are coming around. It's like, we can't be having people see how much BLM was a fucking joke and all they did was stole money and did zero for the black community. Gave it all the money to white rich men. And then these fucking bitches, these dumb bitches went and bought a fucking $3.6 million house. They said, well, fuck it. Here, we'll give you $5.2 million for it. And then fucking paid her mom to work there and paid her brother to be security. Well, what do you need security for? What do you need security for? Oh, because you moved into the rich white neighborhood. You lived next to the white devil. Well, see, that's why you need security. You should have moved into the hood, into the black neighborhood, where it's crime free and everybody's innocent. Just poor oppressed people. You should have spent them millions of dollars on the black community. You know, the thing that you were taking money for because, the white devil's killing everybody. Black lives matter, black lives. What did you do for black lives? Zero. But see, you can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that because you get demonetized and you get thrown in the basement. But people realizing this shit now, that it was all just a big scam. So now we had to leak something. Something was leaked that the Supreme Court is going to do this. So now everybody's all in a tizzy and everybody's going to be fighting and rioting and protesting and swinging their little banners around and the little cackling old hens on The View and everything else. Or, where's my body, my choice, and all that other bullshit. Which, hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm not a female, so it is your body, your choice. Just throwing that out there. I don't have a dog in this fight because it's not my issue. I'm not the one that has to deal with it. But Governor Wolf here in Pennsylvania, he got up and made it very clear. I don't give a shit what the government says. Here's what's going to happen. Federally, they can do whatever, but here in Pennsylvania, you will have the right and the ability to get one. So yeah, and he is a Democrat, and He's a pretty good governor, I think. I mean, we have our issues. We have Philly, to name one. But hey, doesn't every state have their their shitty city? But yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But again, it's a leak, a memo that this might happen. Is this what they're thinking about? Did it happen yet? No, but everybody's up in arms. Why? Because the media said, oh, we got a leak. Because one of these moron Democrats said, hey, let's leak this because this will really piss everybody off because this is a big Republican thing. So we can't have them switching fucking parties and realizing that they voted us assholes in who are doing zero for anybody. Again, prices, inflation, the worst in 40 years. It's insane. Oh, interest rates are going up for the first time in 20 years. All kinds of crazy shit's happening. The only good thing about the interest rate going up is your savings account, and if you have CDs, you'll get more money. But yeah, but still, crime. What happened to crime? It's out of control. It is fucking crazy. New York, it's not even summertime yet. Wait till the fucking heat hits and everybody really gets crazy. When they all come out and swarm like gnats and start doing crazy shit, that time hasn't even happened yet. Crime is outrageous. And you can't blame it on the orange guy no more. You can't, no matter what you try, what you say. And again, I walk down the middle of the aisle giving both sides the finger. It doesn't matter which which little cardboard cutout you prop up there who wags his finger and we're going to do this. And they don't do shit. It's all the big companies. We all know that by now. And if you don't, then you need to open your eyes. It don't matter who is in office. We're all fucked. But you can't blame it on the orange guy now. But nobody will blame it on Sleepy Joe because he's got a big D in front of his fucking name and he's part of the woke party. We're woke. We're for gays and we're for blacks and we're for... No, you're not. You're for rich white people and fucking companies just like every other politician. And I say it all the time. What happens when you give a black person or other minority a whole bunch of money? They turn into fucking rich old white man. They take that shit and they go, the first thing they go is, fuck these black motherfuckers, I'm out of here. And they leave the hood and they go buy a mansion right next to the white devil. And they take all the power and they start rubbing elbows with other people and they're making deals and they're like, fuck everybody but me. That's right. They turn into old, rich white men. I don't give a fuck who you are. It isn't the color of your skin, where you were born, who you bang behind the closed door of your bedroom, or any of the other shit. If you got an innie or outie below your fucking belt, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is green. Green. Big pharma. Our health care system. Education. No matter what it is, there's only one thing that matters. Profit. Oh, but BlindViews. No, profit. People come, they're not even second. They're like maybe third, fourth. I don't care. This drug is to help people. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with helping people. It has zero to do with people. Nothing. It has to do with profit margins. Not just the overall how much money does it make. It's how much profit after all the bills are paid that I get. And if it's below $60 bazillion, it ain't good enough. And I don't care how many people die in the meantime. I was just watching the thing about the TMI, which I lived through. I was 16 at the time. And I remember a lot of it very, very well because I was young. So 16, you don't know a whole lot, but you're 16, you're old enough to realize what the hell's going on and listening on the adults chattering about shit and hearing things. And between big business, MedEd, the electric company, and the government, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, they lied their asses off as this thing was melting down and ready to explode a half hour away from destroying the East Coast, melting down and doing all kinds of crazy shit. No, there's no need to evacuate. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. We'll let you know. In the meantime, they're fucking sweating. Their assholes are puckered. Life is all about to be ended over here. But they both said, no, it's all good. The president even came and walked through. See, it's okay. I'm here. If it wasn't okay, I wouldn't be here. Now get me the fuck out of here. And he jumped on his chopper and he took off. Why? Was it for the safety of the people? No. It was because nuclear was new. We were standing in line at the gas pumps because, just like right now, our dependent on foreign oil made it so we didn't have any gas here. There was no gasoline. Cars were lined up for miles waiting to get gas at empty gas stations. They were rationing gas and all that other shit. Remember that bullshit? Nuclear's the way. Nuclear's the way. We're going to build these nuclear power plants. The fucking thing wasn't only open like 9 days or something, and it decided to melt down because they fucked everything all up. But we can't tank this. We can't make it look bad because we will lose money. Yes, but a couple 100,000 people, I don't give a fuck about them people. I will lose money. What about their Nuclear Regulatory Commission? What are you going to do about it? Well, fuck, if you're losing money, you're going to pay us money because you have lobbyists that give us a bunch of money to make your shit go. So if you're losing money, that means that we're losing money. We can't look bad because we're pushing this bullshit. Fuck them people. I don't care how many people die. Let her rip. Then the cleanup started. Yeah, the cleanup started. They wanted to skip through that, run through it real quick. All hell broke loose about that. In the meantime, let's open back up reactor number 1, the one that didn't melt down. Let's start that puppy back up. Everybody said no. We don't give a fuck about you people. We're going to lose money. Yeah, but people are, and you're venting radioactive gas into the air. I don't care. We got to get this thing cleaned up because every day it's not, we lose money. Yeah, but our kids are dying. I don't give a fuck about your kids or your dogs or you. Don't care. But aren't you? Oh, yeah. Let me make a press conference. We assure you that we're here to do everything we can to protect the people of this community. Do you think they bought it? We don't give a fuck about nothing but the profit margin. And if you think it's any different today than it was back then, it's not. It's even worse. Because $10 million isn't enough. $20 billion isn't enough profit now. And what? What did we learn? Nothing. Nothing. Because as soon as we got hit with a pandemic, what happened? We don't have anything. There's a supply chain shortage. Again, how many times have I said it? I see fucking cows here. I see corn here. We have oil here. I see the little rig. Did you ever go through Texas? Can you talk to some of the people on here that are from Texas? Don't they fucking have ka-chunk, pulling oil out of the ground? No, that's not for us. That's for somebody else. We get our shit from somewhere else. So we can't eat. We don't have parts for our cars. We don't have anything because we don't make anything here. No, we don't make anything we make here. We ship to somebody else. We get our stuff from somewhere else. So we learned absolutely nothing. Nothing. Well, there's a little conflict and Russia's doing this, so we got to shut them down. So that means we don't get any oil. I thought we had oil. No, that's for somebody else. That's their oil. That's not our oil. Those cows ain't for us. We ship that. That's for somebody else to eat. We rely on everybody else. We learned absolutely nothing. And that was back in fucking, 79? Way back in good old 1979. And we still learned nothing. Zero. We were all about ready to fucking be lined up at the gas pumps again because there's no gas. The prices are so high. It might still happen. We're still, there's excuse for everything still is, well, there's a supply chain shortage. You still didn't get that shit fixed from how many years now? Yeah. Buy American. You can't. Well, yeah, it's made right here in the good old US of A. No, it ain't. It's put together here. It comes over here in fucking crates. And we take nuts and bolts and screws and we fucking put it all together. We don't make dick here. We don't make a damn thing here. Nothing. Buy American. You can't. There is no fucking such thing. Nothing. Because we learned nothing. But you can't say that. You can't say that. You can only talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and how she threw a bottle at him and cut his finger off, and he ran through the house and wrote on the walls with his blood. And when he stopped bleeding, he dipped his finger in paint and continued on. And then she went and shit on the bed. Oh. I just happened to look up here and see the one thing. Yes, I do live very close. Actually, Amber Turd, yes. Actually, when Sightseeing Sally came here, that's where we went. She rode with Mrs. BV and I, and we took her to 3 Mile Island. It's just a little, maybe 30-minute drive, something like that. Yeah, it's in Middletown. If you look on a map, you can pull it up, look on a map. I'm in Harrisburg, and if you look where Middletown is, and actually when the people left Middletown to evacuate, because they were evacuating the 5-mile radius at first, those people went to Hershey, and they stayed at the Hershey Arena. It was the Hershey Arena then. I don't know what it is now, the Giant Center or something. I don't know. It could be the AT&T Center now. I don't know, but yeah, it's not very far at all. Not very far at all. And I remember everybody, my whole neighborhood, everybody was leaving. They're like, fuck this, we're out. And my old man was like, where are we going to go? How far is far enough? Like my one friend, him and his family, they went to Philly to visit family. Well, not to visit, but to stay with family in Philly. If this thing would have melted down and blew up, guess what? It would have just taken you a little bit longer to die in Philly. Philly wasn't far enough away. So the old man said, fuck it. Let's just stay here so we can see the boom and feel the whoosh, and we'll be done. It'll be just like that. And we're here just long enough to see the big pretty lights and the mushroom cloud, and then the woof, fried. There you go, done. Yeah, they said it. Yeah, there would have been. It would have, the East Coast would have been inhabitable for a very long time. But yeah, I remember that shit. I sat in the middle of an intersection, and I just sat there. There was nobody around. None of my friends were there, and it was weird. It was very eerie. It was like some apocalyptic movie thing. Things weren't burned down in rubble, but literally, I remember it very vividly. The birds weren't even chirping. Squirrels weren't running around or nothing. I just sat there, and it was silent. And it was very, very, no cars, no kids. The only people that were around were a couple of the older folks, but they didn't go anywhere. They didn't go outside. They just stayed in the fucking house. But anybody that had kids and family, they were out. They were like, we're out of here. Yeah, it was a weird time. And, because it was at the end of March in 79. So it was kind of like it just passed, one of the, many anniversaries, it just passed. But again, we didn't learn nothing. But finally now they're shutting them all down, and TMI's actually, when Sally was here, we went there, and that was the whole thing. She's a smart cookie too. She knows her stuff. She's a very smart lady. But she did a little piece about it and how they're shutting down all these nuclear sites, and they did shut it down. They're getting ready to dismantle it and all that other bullshit. But yeah, it took, it was years and years and years of them doing the cleanup after that. The core was exposed, and it was a disaster, a true disaster. And then what? A little less than 10 years after that is when Chernobyl happened, and Chernobyl still, there's still radioactive shit all around Chernobyl. So it would have been the same thing, if not worse, if this one would have went. But yeah, it was a very, very interesting time around here. And then even after it was shut down, they were doing the cleanup when they were, doing we're going to open it up. Reactor, we're going to restart reactor number 1. That's when all the no nukes rally started. The Capitol building, which is right down. Well, Lola can attest to how close I am to the Capitol. I actually took her to the Capitol. It's not very far at all. And yeah, we went. The Capitol, the front steps were full of people protesting. Out back was just littered, and that's where I saw Linda Ronstadt. She was performing at a No Nukes rally there, her and a bunch of other people. But that thing, the whole back, I mean, there was a whole lot of people there. And that's where that dude, the place in, Japan, that was just, in the 2000s, something, 2011, wasn't it? I may be wrong, I forget. But, and then that one guy, he actually chained himself to the gate at 3 Mile Island and set himself on fire. He was dedicated. He's like, no nukes. Chained his ass all up, doused himself with gas, and poof, lit himself on fire. That is some dedication, man. So now, since the nuclear thing took a shit, what are they going to do now? Ask the folks in California. Get rid of all gas-powered things. We're all going lithium batteries. So the next big thing will be, hey, we got batteries, old worn-out batteries that don't work, stacked up to the fucking moon. Where are we going to do with all these? Oh, no. But guaranteed, our first responsibility is to the people of this community. Yeah, fuck that. All that matters is the bottom line, the money. They don't care about nothing else but that. Bird nest. It has been a long time. But yeah, a very, very interesting time that we live in. But I just wanted to get on here and rant about why do we talk about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? And why are we so concerned about the Baldwin case? And why did we care that Will Smith walked up and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock? It may all seem like it's meaningless, but some of it does. It influences people. It has an impact. The slap heard around the world again. It lets people know that, fuck it, if Chris Rock can do it on live TV, black on black crime that doesn't exist, can just walk up because of words. Nothing was thrown, nothing with no bodily injury. Because of words, can walk up and slap somebody. Well, if this guy says something about gay people that I don't like, and I'm gay or my brother's gay, I get to walk up and slap him, punch him, kick him, stab him, whatever I want to. Because if Chris Rock can do it, I can do it. Because there's fucking lunatics like that think that way. And again, it's a comedy show. You don't like comedians? Don't fucking go to comedy shows. They're not making legislation. They're making jokes. And if you can't understand that, again, stay in your house or get locked in a padded room. I don't care. Oh, that's not right. I don't care. Fuck them. Fuck them and feed them beans. I don't care. And this Amber Heard shit, hopefully will shine some light that just because some bitch with a gash, and I was always told, never trust anything that bleeds that long and doesn't die. Anyway, if some gash just says that, yo, he did this to me, or he did that to me, or he did this to me, just because you went on a date and he didn't call you the next day, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to Me Too his ass. Well, fuck you. You deserve to get everything that you get. And people are jumping to conclusions. Oh, well, she said it, so fuck Johnny Depp. We don't need the Pirates of the Caribbean. We don't need fucking Charles in the Chocolate Factory, and we don't need anything else he's in. Fuck him. He never needs to work again. He should die. Oops. Just like when the president stood up and called little Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist, racist terrorist. And then a year and a half later, he goes, what? He only shot white people? Oops. Yeah, he was condemned. Condemned. By the Young Turks, MSNBC, CNN, and all those other woke, slack-jawed little pussies. He's a white supremacist. He's a white supremacist. Oh, he's a racist. Not a black person involved. Not a black person involved, but he's a racist white supremacist. Only shot white people in his own defense. But we're going to call him all kinds of shit for a year and a half. And then when the court comes on, you go, what? What? Oh, we're covering the court now. And look, he's white. Only shot him. And he's white too. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. But that doesn't matter. YouTube, they give them the thumbs up. They give them the little check mark. They give them the star. They give them the green light. They give them money, because they can say all kinds of woke bullshit. But if you say Kyle Rittenhouse is not a white supremacist, demonetized and advertisers go, you can't say that. Nobody's going to buy our beans anymore. Oh, all the little gay people are going to run around and go, oh, we're not going to buy Nestle's anymore because he said, yeah, he put an ad on that guy who said he wasn't a racist. Yeah, fuck that. And that's why we talk about dumb shit here on YouTube. And that's why Elon has the world upside down and he's a fucking racist terrorist because he took over fucking Twitter and he's going to let it run amok and people are going to be able to have hate speech and say anything they want to about the blacks and the gays and the Mexicans, and he's just going to turn this world into chaos. No, you turn it into chaos because you're a little sissy. Because your little feelings got hurt because you don't believe what I believe and you don't think the way I think and you don't like it and you said we all have to be tolerant, but you're the most intolerant motherfuckers on the planet. And if we don't agree with you 100%, you want us all canceled. So everything that you say is you. You're looking in the fucking mirror when you're yelling at everybody else. So y'all just need to shut the fuck up, chill out, and if words are that bad, then you just need to go and fucking get in a cocoon, or, I don't know, I'd like to say some other things, what you could eat that's really, really cheap, and they're only about that big. They're called projectiles. If words are that bad, and you can't tolerate anything, again, I've been called all kinds of things. Never bled, skin never broke, didn't break a rib, none of that stuff. Well, you're just a big fat this, you're that, all kinds of shit. And let me tell you what, when I was growing up, I got my ass beat lots just because the color of my skin. So yeah, it goes both fucking ways, whether you want to believe it or not. So, who's killing who? Yeah. Do some research. Look at some things. You know who kills more white people than anybody? White people. You know who kills more black people than anybody? Black people. Who do you think is killed more by police officers? Black people or white people? White people. One, because there's more white people. Oh. Why did white people kill white people? Because white people hang out in groups with white people. That's why we kill white people. Why do blacks kill blacks? Because that's who hang together. People usually don't go out of their way to find somebody. Yeah, there's minute little groups of little hate groups that are around. But most of people don't really give a shit. They don't care what color your skin is. They don't care who you sleep with. They don't care anything except if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I don't care what color your skin is. And yeah, I'm a blind guy. And yeah, I can see a little bit, but truly blind people, can they be racist? Can they be racist? I don't fucking like you. Oh, you're a racist. I can't even see you. I don't even know. What am I supposed to go to? Am I going to have to go because you said, well, see, what happened was me and Tanisha. Should I just assume it's the color of your skin? Or because you're real loud in the movie theater? Should I just assume the color of your skin? Or because you show up late for work every fucking day and still don't work once you get there? Should I assume the color of your skin? Yeah. I just think it's funny. Come to America. We have all the freedoms. Where did they go? I lost a couple of them. But there's my rant. There's my rave. There's my opinion on why a lot of people are into this dumb shit. Because it all fucking matters. One way or another, it all matters. And they don't let us talk about the real important things. Because then people will listen. And some people make sense. And they think we're all stupid. See, you're too stupid for them to let you hear everything and make up your own mind. You're too dumb for that. We have to tell you what you believe. We have to tell you that this vaccine is 100% A-OK, and you should all go get it. If you don't, you're stupid. And you ones that don't, you're the ones that are filling hospitals up, and it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Until Pfizer is forced to dump their documents and you start reading shit and all the stuff that people said that, hey, if you get the virus, it's the same as getting the vaccine, so you really don't need to get the virus. You can't say that. That's fake news because our fact checkers checked it, and we said no. And then you read it and you go, if you've had the virus, it's the same as getting our vaccine because you had the same antibodies. It's probably even better than it says right there from Pfizer. The people that are feeding you that shit, shoving that shit down your throat. No, but you can't say that. They can say it. They can say that we are fucking lying assholes, but you can't say that because they'll shut you down. Because you're too dumb to read that and figure it out for yourself. We will tell you what that paper says. We will tell you that it's okay. We will let you know what you can do and what you can't do. Because we have this wonderful thing called the internet. It is amazing. Because we used to be able to stand up there and lie on TV and just talk over Walter Cronkite and say, no, everything's good. And we would get to a couple people in little areas. See, we only got to lie to a little bit of people at a time. Now with the internet, we can lie to every fucking body around the world all at once. And we can get you all under our thumb at once. So that's why the internet is amazing. Not because, well, we can talk to our friends around the world. No, they don't give a shit about that. Because we can talk our bullshit and lie to every single one of you all at once without going around in little groups going, here, you lie to them, then you go over here and lie to them. No, we'll lie to all of you all at one time. And anybody that doesn't agree with you, we'll let them think that they have this awesome platform because we're protected under the government because we're just a platform. What he says, what BlindViews says has nothing to do with us. If he says something that incites a riot or offends somebody, it's not us. We're just a platform. We don't edit content. We don't do anything with it. It's just, we just say, here, do whatever you want. So it's his fault. You can't sue us, sue him, is what they're protected under. But what they do is going, nope, you can't say that. That's not what we believe. That's not a part of our agenda. And that's what everybody wants us to put out there. So you have to be silenced because people are too dumb to hear it and make up their own mind. They can't go, that's bullshit. Or I believe that guy. Nope, they can't. They're too stupid. So you can only have the one side because if the other side speaks, they might get in your head and give you the wrong idea. And you're too dumb to figure out what's right and wrong. I know. A lot of you might be a little bit older, 50s, 60s, even 70 years old, and you've been on the planet a long, long time, but you're still too dumb. You made it this long, I don't know how, without us telling you, put this foot in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now the other foot, and swing your arms. Without us telling you that, I don't know how you made it to the age of 65, because you're too dumb to hear all these opinions and stuff. See, because, yeah, the world's a different place here. And it's really not. It's all the same. Nothing's changed, especially since I was recounting and watching and recounting in my head of my experience from 1979 until here we are in 2022, and very little has changed. So I just kick back and I watch Johnny Depp and Amber Heard go at it, and I giggle at the rich people who are even stupider than I am and have worse lives than I do And I'm a broke ass, po white boy living in the hood. Because there's a honky in the hood. That's right. They're no different than me. They're no better than me. And they're even worse than I am. And then some people will say, oh, but you're avoiding the big things and the real important things. But then again, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of nomads, RVers, van dwellers, car dwellers, schoolie dwellers, and everybody else that will all say, and I heard it with my own ears, my eyes suck, but my ears work pretty good. I heard it with my own ears. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the news. I escape it all. So they have zero idea what the fuck's going on at all. So at least I know a little bit of what's going on. I just can't talk about all the important things because the internet won't let you. I know it's hard to get canceled when you're a nobody, but still, they'll do their damnedest. So I just bide my time because I'm an old fuck and maybe I'll be dead soon and won't have to deal with none of this. But in the meantime, I'll just kick back and watch all the celebrities and see how fucked up their lives are and giggle as the world burns around me and falls down. Because I don't give a shit about the price of gas, and I don't care how much fucking insurance is, and I don't care about health care or what pill or what vaccine I'm supposed to take. I don't care. I'm still going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And whoever doesn't like me, they can come and cancel me. They can drag me off. They can lock me up. They can end my life. They can shoot me off into space in a fucking capsule. I don't care. Because this is Blind Views, and that is the way I see it. That was a long one, wasn't it? I don't even know what you guys are talking about over here. Because I was just on it. I'm on it. It's insanity. All right, let's start with the reluctant one. I don't watch TV. I read and think. I'm going to go IBV is picking on me. Or maybe I'll just have a beer. And that's it. I mean, that's the thing. It's you gotta think for yourself, but they try not to let you. Everybody's so, thanks, Beanie. That's they can't get to us because we, again, most of us are mature and we've roamed around this rock, floating around the space for a while. But the ones that are constantly on their phone, they can't function without that phone because the internet is everything. Everything they know is on Google, YouTube, TikTok, everything. They get their news from Twitter. They talk to their friends on Facebook. They argue with their family and have fucking big domestic disputes in public, in front of everybody on Facebook. I hate my mom. She's a fucking bitch. Oh, you cunt bitch. All on Facebook. Families arguing, fighting, husbands and wives on Facebook. You got people picking their spouses on a swipe. You got people that, I don't know how to do this. I've never done it before. Well, let me watch a YouTube video. Well, I'm a fucking expert now. I'm going to go build a house because I watched 2 fucking YouTube videos. Hey, the roof fell in and I'm dead now. Well, I guess you should have watched 4 fucking YouTube videos. Everybody's got that phone in their hand. Well, let me just Google it. Google don't know nothing. I say that all the time too. Google don't know nothing except how to make money. Google knows everything. No, Google knows how to say, hey, how do I drywall? How do I finish drywall? Well, here's 47 fucking thousand websites and places you can go to learn. Google don't know dick. Google knows where to point you to a bunch of morons. Some people could fucking finish drywall with a hammer, but they'll put it up. They don't fucking check and say this guy's right and this guy's wrong. They don't have a bunch of experts going, well, let me see which website's the right one. No, Google don't know dick. They just point you. Here, go look at this guy. Who gave Google the most money? Well, they're the fucking top 10. They're on the first page. The little guy down the street from you, the one that you're really looking for because he's close, he's on page 411. But the big fucking dude that's, worldwide and got the chains and everything, who spends $1 bazillion on Google, yeah, he's on the first page. So when you Google it, you're going to get something that really doesn't pertain to you. But you'll get a bunch of YouTube videos because here's what we found on YouTube. Well, no, Google, I want you, Google. You tell me. Well, we're Google. We don't know dick. Google it. Google's your friend. Get the fuck out of here. Whereas older folk, we used to have to go and learn the Dewey Decimal System. We used to have to go to that little building with books in it. Or wait for the encyclopedia man to come around so you could get fucking G book this month. Yeah, remember that dumb shit? Yeah, or we actually had to read stuff, write stuff down, take notes, listen to people tell us apparently a bunch of garbage that is all lies because everything we learned in school doesn't matter anymore. It was all horse shit. Remember? 9 plus 1 was 10. Now it takes fucking 2 reams of paper to figure it all out with this new math bullshit. And then we got critical race theory. Now look, you're white, you need to score an 80. He's black. We know they're expected to be late if they show up at all, and all they gotta do is get a 60. That's just the way it is. Okay. That's what they're teaching. That's not me. That's not me. That's not the racist white guy saying that. That's the woke people that are all for the black people. We know you're stupid. We know you're lazy. We don't expect you to be on time. White guy, you were 30 seconds late. You're getting docked pay. Black guy, you came in an hour late. Attaboy. Better luck next time. You're okay because last week you were an hour and 15 minutes late. You're getting better. You're only an hour late. We're going to give you a raise because we expect that. That's all they can achieve. And again, that's not me, the racist white guy. That's the woke people saying that. That's what critical race theory is. We know they're dumb. They're not as smart as you white people. You guys got to get an 80. They only have to get a 60. Because we expect, that's all we expect. And that's even expecting too much. Again, not my opinion. Not the racist white guy's opinion. That's the woke left's opinion. The ones that coddle everybody. Not me. That's what critical race theory is all about. You can't expect these people to be equal. Everybody wants to be equal until they are. Then they're like, this shit ain't no fun. What do you mean I got to fucking show up on time and actually do work? What do you mean I got to pay taxes? What the fuck you mean I got to fill this paperwork out? Because that's the first thing that BLM lady said. This is racist. What do you mean I have to fill out papers and tell you where my money goes? Because I'm a fucking nonprofit organization. I'm the only one on the planet that has to do that. You're right. You're right. That's how fucking dumb you are. Because nobody else has to do any paperwork or pay taxes. Again, you want to be equal until you are. Fuck. I got to do paperwork. I got to file taxes. I got to call the government. I got to keep shit in file cabinets and stuff like that there. Oh, hell no. I got to be on time. And I got to show up every day? Oh, fuck that. Nah, I don't like this equal shit. Where's that critical race stuff at? Expect less of me. Yeah, that ain't the racist white guy saying all this. This is what the woke people want. That's what the woke people want. NFL. What do they want? What do they want? We want black head coaches. Every team must have their quota black head coaches. Well, I hope the NBA follows suit and makes a quota that there has to be so many white guys on the court. Hell, even football. So many white guys. Gotta be down there on the field. Well, no, that's just stupid, BlindViews. Don't you want the fastest guy to be down there running? Don't you want the biggest guy to be blocking? Don't you want the guy that does the job the best to be down there doing the job? Fuck no. That's old school bullshit. We don't worry about who's the best. We worry about meeting quotas. Don't worry. Once we get the black folks in there as head coaches, we're going to get some women in there.
And then after that, we're going to make sure there's at least 2 gay people in there. And after that, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, transgenders. That's right. And don't worry. We got plenty of guys who suck at sports, but don't worry. They can get some tits, say they're a woman, and go fucking destroy every female on the field, on the court, and be number 1. That's right. We can go from number 435 to number 1 just by throwing some tits on and keeping your dick. That's all you got to do if you suck at sports. Just go whoop over on a bunch of girls. But you know what? You'll get an attaboy from everybody else because that's the way to go. That's the woke way. That's what we want. And if you don't agree, you're a racist, transphobic piece of shit and you should be canceled and die. And that's the world we live in. And don't you just love it? There you go. Exactly. Who's mowing their grass? Somebody mowing their grass. It's late for that, isn't it? 8 o'clock. Is the sun even out? Are they mowing it in the dark with a flashlight? What the hell are they doing? Oh. I was old. My elementary had an ink holder. Damn. I must have been a horrible student because all my schools are gone. They're all gone. Everywhere I went to school is not a school anymore. It's either not a school or it's gone. If no one wants to work, then who's going to grow your food? I know. That's the whole thing. I've been saying that for years too. When everybody was saying, sell your house, quit your job. Don't be a slave to the man. Move into a van and come to the desert. Well, who's going to fucking, who's going to grow your food? Who's going to ship your food to the store? Who's going to fucking deliver gas to the gas station so you fucking wanderers can wander around and roam the earth if everybody quits their job? Who's going to maintain the roads that you want to drive on? I've been saying that for a long time. But then again, apparently, oh, it's still a little late outside? Okay. But then again, apparently I watched The Bob. And he says now, the one who says, don't buy land, don't live in a house, don't pay the man, and definitely don't buy land. Let me buy land and come live on my land. Give me your money, I'll buy land. Don't you buy land. He now says it's okay to buy land. So you heard it from the boss. Before, when it wasn't, you weren't allowed to buy land, Bob says it's okay to now. So please do feel free to follow the Grand Poobah. And if you want to, if you've been waiting for the approval of God himself, of the nomad God, he has now blessed you with the privilege of allowing you to buy land if you so desire. I laughed my ass off when I saw the title that I had to watch. Go ahead, buy land. It's okay to now. Wait, you've been telling everybody for years, don't fucking buy land. Don't be part of the government. Don't be part of society. Come out here in the desert and wander around with the scorpions and shit. Now I guess he's like, well, I guess if the shit hits the fan, it'd be nice to have a little spot of land, wouldn't it? Go ahead, nomad. You have my blessing. Please buy land if you wish. What a fucking goofball. Oh, now you demonetized this video. Are you on tube shit list for a month? What's the topic? Oh, shit. Yep, good old Bob. How are you going to process the gas? Our processing plants are blowing up. Everything's fucked up, man. But don't worry. I watched the State of the Union address, and the president assured me that the border's fine, and that money's not an issue. And actually, we're going to start paying back the country's debt. Our deficit, yeah. We gave you all that stimulus money. Don't worry, we're going to get that out of you one way or the other. And we're getting so much money from you fucking suckers. We're able to pay the national debt off soon. That's what he said. I heard him. I just shared out one of his videos on the community post. It's not very reassuring. Yeah. He said, don't worry about inflation. I got this under control, Sleepy Joe said. That's when the Crypt Keeper and fucking Harris, they stood up. Yeah, you tell them, Joe. And then they sat back down. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. And I'm looking around and I'm going, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, and by the way, all you folks that used to make $7 an hour because that was minimum wage, now it's fucking $15 an hour. What are you buying extra? Oh, that's right, nothing. Because when you were making $7 an hour, a loaf of bread was $1. Now you're making 15, loaf of bread's $4. Gas was $2. Remember when the orange man was in office and gas was $2? Yeah. Well, now you make $17 an hour and gas is $17 a gallon. So yeah, go ahead. Why don't you just fuck it? Raise it to $50. Why not? Minimum wage is $50 an hour. And now a gallon of milk is $75. What the fuck? Who cares? Whatever. Just give everybody all kinds of crazy money. It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm not fucking even an economist. And I can figure that simple math out. Even though I went to school way back when math was stupid. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. No. You have to start with 100 minus 10 equals 90, minus 50 is 40, plus 15 is 55, times 2. No, that's not the way I do math. I'm sorry. You can take your fucking bullshit that you teach these kids now. It's ridiculous. But no, we are the ones that were taught bullshit. Oh, man. We talk about Sleepy Joe every time we drive past his neighborhood. Yeah. What did he say the other day? That reminded me. The other day he said something about, I'm the only senator or whatever. I'm the only one that came out of Delaware. What? Wait a minute. Apparently, Delaware is full of nothing. It was just Joe's house. Joe's house and some peasants. I'm the only one that came out of Delaware. I lost it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Maybe if I wait long enough, Bob will say, you can now buy not just land, but a house as well. Or better yet, buy that land and build. Don't just park your trailer or your van on that land. You can actually build a house. Go forth. You have my blessing. And so says the Bob. Oh, man. Bruh. Ooh. Are we taking a stand against and what exactly is taking a stand? As by a Marine. But if 2 offends you, it has to be 3. The new math. 1 + 1 + 1. The new math is crazy. I don't understand it. I remember it was a couple years ago, but my grandson, my daughter said, look at his homework. He wanted help. I don't know how to do this shit. This is how I did it. Boom, 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 done. No, he needs 5 sheets of paper to write all this shit out. And he's doing this weird shit with his fingers. I'm like, what is that? It's not that hard. Oh my God, it was crazy. I was like, who in the fuck thought this shit up? I'm so old, I remember gas being $1.40 a gallon. Isn't that crazy? 2 + 2 = 5. My bank keeps messing up my balance. That's right. What do you mean I got no money? I still got checks left. I take great offense to that. I know real honorable people from Delaware. I know. It was just funny though. He was like, what did he say? He's the only congressman, only senator, whatever the fuck he was. I'm the only one that came out of Delaware. I'm like, what? What? What the hell is he talking about? And he says it with a straight face. 33 cents a gallon. Holy shit. You were talking a while back about paying like, I think it was like 55 cents for a pack of cigarettes. 23 cents per gallon. Damn. There's Carolyn. Bob probably already has his own big piece of land with a house, etc. He is turning over his channel to that new guy. Probably going to walk off into the Arizona mountains like Moses. Yeah, I don't doubt for a minute that Bob probably has acres and acres and a big old mansion built into a hillside so you can't see it. He goes into his little cave like a hermit, but it's this big old mansion in there. I live in my ambo, and you should too. I was only gas started to hit 50 cents. My day ran out and bought 50-gallon barrels to fill up. No shit. Oh yeah, the old first full service. Ding ding. They come out and check your oil and fill your shit up. Yeah, wash your windows. A couple years ago, my son was taught new math. I asked the teacher how to do the problem because I don't know. She said, well, what do you want the answer to be? Oh, shit. Carolyn said, I'm so old, 30 cents for a pack of smokes and collected bop tops. Yeah. Yep, cigarettes from the vending machine. Exactly, yeah. The big pa-ching, pa-ching, pa-ching. Yank that big knob. And you got a pack of matches, too. Let me ask you something as a military man. Why aren't you speaking up? Truly, I don't know anything. Truly, I don't know anything demands for arrest. Take guard of our processing plants. Start a war. I'm too old to fight. That's what you're saying when you're typing. Yeah. Oh, man. I saw a carton of Newports for $106. Wow, are you serious? That's what I used to smoke too back in the day. Wow. Yeah, ghetto cigarettes. Good old menthols. But yeah, wow. $116 for a carton of cigarettes. Last time I bought a carton of cigarettes, I believe they were $55, I think, for a carton. But I was down at a ladder seminar, learning how to work on ladders, learning how to test and repair ladders down in, I think it was one of the Carolinas. I don't remember if it was north or south. I can't remember at the time. But they had a fucking thing, and they were $32. I was like, woo! I bought two. And I bought two, and it was just a little bit more than one carton here. But now, wow, $116 for a carton. That's ridiculous. Glad I quit smoking. That's why I started making my own electric cigarette juice. Like some people say, you're there sucking on that robot dick. Oh well, it's me. I'm the one doing it. Shut the hell up. I only see religious people praying, give it to God, or praying for a rapture. People sharing information, also getting locked into information that true has no bearings on your tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of gave up. I pity my grandkids, but I remember when they forced all those old privately owned local businesses, service stations out of business. Yeah. I know, right? I'm glad I did too. That's crazy. Where am I at? TV time with Shannon. Good luck, BB. Enjoy seeing everyone. Good night. All right. Hey, thanks for popping in and hanging out with us tonight. I do appreciate it. Have a good one. Nice seeing you, Bird Nest. Yeah, agree. War is good for the economy, though, or conflicts, as it were, they used to call them. At least our economy. As long as it's not on our soil, that would be a joke, too. You offended me. That's a microaggression, you coming over here with your guns and tanks and things. No, that's not a microaggression, my dear. That's a real aggression. Get the fuck out of my way. That's cultural appropriation, and you're a racist. I don't care. We're taking over. Quick, where's my safe space? Yep, that's America. You better stop or I'm going to burn down my neighborhood. My sister had a huge collection of matches from all over the country, world, in a big bowl on her bar. Yeah. Oh, no shit. That does suck. Yeah, I used to collect matches too from all the clubs that we played and bars and stuff. Yeah, I used to collect that stuff. Oh, I don't care about all that stuff. Trust me, if it gets down to where it's uncomfortable to live and I'm hungry and I got no place to live and I can't find a place to live and I can't because they taken everything, again, there's a little tiny thing. They're really cheap. I'll eat one of them. I don't care. I'm not going to sit around and suffer. I'm not going to fucking sleep in a car and starve and have people fucking take everything from me. Bye. I lived long enough. I really don't care. They can do what they want. They can force me to fucking get vaccines or I can't travel. I guess I won't travel. They can force me to do this. They can make me do this. They can shut me up on YouTube. Don't care. Take my YouTube channel. I don't care. I don't care. I'm old. I'm grumpy. And I just don't really give a fuck about a whole lot anymore. There's a handful of things that I care about. And if they want to take it all away, they want to fucking destroy the planet and blame it on the racist white man, well then hi, it was me. It was all my fault. Go ahead, whatever. I really don't care. I don't care. I really, truly do not care. I like Jesus. He condemned no one. Seems all his followers liked the condemned part. Me, I got enough sentence of my own to be worrying about what some other guy is doing. That's right. That's it, man. Do your best. It doesn't matter. If it comes down to the point where I make $1,000 and the cheapest place to live is $20,000 a month, well, guess what? I guess I don't live anymore. If I can't afford food, fuel, and the basic necessities, oh well. Bye-bye. It was fun while it lasted. I don't care. Blow the whole fucking planet up. I don't give a shit. I say push the button. Go ahead. Fuck with Russia. Have Russia push the button. We'll push the button. Let fucking North Korea push the button. Everybody push the button. As a matter of fact, get on the internet, have a big Zoom party and go, ready? 1, 2, 3, and hit the fucking button. Blow it all to shit. I don't care. What am I going to be worried about? It'll all be over. Yeah, the proxy war. Yeah. It's all fucking nuts. Do you think your forefathers shrugged their shoulders and said, I don't want more death that's scary? If they did, all of us wouldn't be sitting here talking today. Well, I'm following the majority. The majority thinks everything's okay. The majority wants chaos. The majority thinks that a certain group of people are targeted, so they get to get off for free. A certain group of people, the majority of the people say that, hey, the bail system. If you are a law-abiding citizen, and you go through all the background checks and you jump through the hoops and you have a carry permit and everything, you're a criminal. Now, a criminal that goes and steals a gun or gets a gun illegally and runs around and shoots people, when they get arrested, they'll be out the next day and they can go do it again. When they get caught, they get out the next day. When they do it again, they get caught because they're of a certain group, a certain class, they're in a certain state. But that's what the majority wants. So they want to live in chaos and fear and everything. So let them go ahead and live that way. I got mine. And if you come here, I'm not afraid to use it either. I don't give a fuck who you are. Until the game is over, that's right. Marvin the Martian. That's it. My safe space is in the woods. I have no trespassing signs up and a lot of pow-pows. And stay off my lawn. That's right. Again, I'm old. I mind my own business. I don't care. I don't need much. And when that not much it comes to be impossible, well then it was fun while it lasted. Like I said, I love people. I just prefer not to hang out with them 24/7. Yeah, I had a nice couple days. We do not want to turn this room into religious chat, please. I'm begging you. I'll go on a rant. But no, you don't want me to do the. You don't want to talk. You definitely don't want me to talk about religion. I will piss off a whole lot of people. No one will ever come back if I start talking about religion. But yeah, yesterday the granddaughter was here for a couple hours. We were running around. She's a blast. She's at that age where she's starting to yabber and do stuff. She runs over to one side of the room and she stands there. And I go, right, set, go. And then she just runs. She takes off and she just screams the whole time, go, 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 go. And she runs the whole way through the house to the other side of the room. And then she stops and she looks and she waits. And I'll say, right, set, go. And then she runs, go, 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 go. And she yells. And she calls me Opal. Opa. Sometimes, but most of the time it comes out Opal. Almost 2. Just shy of 2. And she's a trip. Her yaya has a ball chair. It's one of those big giant inflatable balls that sits in a chair. Actually, so that's what Mrs. BV sits on when she does her little craft desk. It's actually a big inflated ball. So the wee one, she runs over to and she's yeah, get it. Because she can't pull it out from underneath the desk and get the ball out of the chair, so she'll get the ball out. So then she has the big inflatable ball, and then she'll yell, kick, and then she kicks it. And then she'll run after it, kick. And then the rest of the time it's just, blah, 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 yammering and stuff, but yeah, she's a trip. And then today I had to go to the doctor, so got to hang out with her again today for a little bit. And her and Yaya were in the waiting room waiting for me, and then they went out and walked around for a little bit, and then came back in the waiting room. And then when I came out from back from the doctor's, I hear she yell, "Opa, Opa!" She's yelling from across the room. The whole place is it's all quiet. She's Opa. We going buys? We going buys? Yeah, we're done. We can go. But yeah. So I got to hang out with her, and tomorrow is her mother's day off, but she has a doctor's appointment, and then she's taking the dog to get its nails trimmed. So Opa and Yaya are going to go over and sit with her again for a little bit, just a little bit though, maybe an hour or two. So I'll be 3 days in a row with the wee one. But yeah, she's a trip. She's fun. Yeah, she's a trip. The little ones are cool. And she helps her Yaya. She loves her Yaya because she's with her all the time while her mom's at work. But when Yaya does the dishes, she's got to pull a chair over to the sink, climb up on the chair, and help. And then when they're done with the dishes, then she needs soap. She yells, "Soap, soap, soap," because she has to wash her hands then. But yeah, she's a trip. The little ones are nuts. And then when her brother comes home from school, and that's a whole new world. But yeah, it's fun. My little ones went strawberry picking yesterday. Oh, nice. She ate one while it was still attached. That's funny. Yeah, she does. She's pretty good though. She's funny. She likes to jump. She's always jumping on shit. I call her Monkey. I've called her Monkey ever since she was born. So I say, "Hey, Monkey, Opa or Opal." And but yeah, she likes to jump, and her mom got her it's a little trampoline, but it has a big bar that goes, so she stands on the trampoline, she holds onto the bar, and she jump, and she yells jump, and she just goes like hell. And just jumps. She's nuts. Yeah, it's fun being with the wee ones. It is. And they grow up and they start talking back, and then you don't like them anymore. Nah, kids are cool. My kids are pretty decent. The grandkids are good. No major issues. They're pretty good kids. They're fun. Later in the day, I got a photo of little Miss Strawberry Face. I bet. You like cherry picking. I had a kid at the very worst time. Barney was a thing. Oh my God. I love you. Yeah, I remember that. Oh man. And the kids, grandkids, just nephew, who are both now adults, and neither is in the marrying mood anytime soon. He lucked out. Oh, yes. Oh man. The Teletubbies and all that shit. Pooh. All right, Carrie Joe. Oh shit, yeah, I've been on here a long time. Great grandson 1 on Saturday. Nice. Yeah, the little one, her birthday's coming up soon. I don't know exactly when. I forget. But her second one's coming up soon. I'll have a dog who will be 4 this Saturday, and a parrot who turns 26 in June. Nice. Yeah, I was never into the Teletubbies either. How long have you had the parrot? My rant took 45 minutes. Yeah, I was on a roll. Shit's been this nuts. I think of these things sometimes. I'm like, that'll make a good rant. Because here's the only place I can go ahead and unwind. Nobody else cares. Nobody else listens to me. All 13 years? Half of his life then, huh? The strawberry tail, that's right. I wouldn't know it excites them. I'm running from the room at that point. Oh, you're his third. Wow. The best thing about push the button is Washington, D.C. is targeted in my little town isn't. All I know is I will end, well, I won't end with this, but I will kind of end with this, is that when I was young, I always ran around and was like, why is the old man so grumpy all the time? Why is he always pissed off? And now I know. He watched the news and he listened about what was going on. And he was a little bit into politics. And now I know why he was grumpy all the time. Because no matter what you do, you think you're getting ahead in life and you just look and you shake your head and go, why bother? Just live your life. Don't really try too hard. Just keep your head above water. Go day to day, paycheck to paycheck, and just muddle on through. It's not worth it. It's not worth it getting upset about. It's not worth getting your fucking panties in a twist. It's just not worth it because there's nothing you can do to change it. You can get a bazillion people. They let you go out there and march and hoo-ha and wave your little signs, and they'll paint BLM in the streets for you and help you out and make you think you're doing something and making a difference. But it doesn't matter what you want or what your big group thinks you're going to accomplish. If they don't want you to accomplish that, it's not going to happen. You can run through the streets yelling the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming. But if they're going to come, they're going to come. And that's all there is to it. And again, you can prop whatever fucking cardboard cutout up there behind the podium and say, I'm going to do this and taxes and none of it all matters. You got to look to where the money is. Just like everything else. Follow the money. Follow the money. Your politicians don't make the rules. The people, like Pfizer. This has been brought to you by Pfizer. And other people like that. Electric companies. Fucking internet shit. Fucking internet providers. Cell phone oil companies. That's who runs the world. Big pharma and big tech. They're the ones that make all the decisions because they got the money. And that's who tells us what we're going to do. And you either pay for it or you don't use it and you just don't know what's going on. Because let's face it, How are you going to live without the internet right now? They could probably charge $1 billion and you go, I got to have it. I got to do something to get the internet because I pay my bills that way. I watch this that way. I don't have TV anymore. I got to do this. I Google this. I need this. Everything I do is on the internet. If I don't have the internet, I can't tell fucking Alexa to turn the lights off. I need the internet. I don't need air. I don't need gas. I don't need water. I need the internet. Oh my, what a night it has been. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to the members who support this craziness. My babbling ass. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me on these thirsty Thursdays. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Bear with. I doubt it. I doubt if it'll be monetized, but it was fun. I don't really care that much. I mean, it's nice to make that $1. those 1/32 of a cent. But yeah, it really doesn't matter that much. It doesn't change my life a whole lot, but it is fun to make $1 or $2. It does help. But again, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys. It's always fun to listen to me ramble on about absolutely fucking nothing that matters. It's just my opinion. And as always, you don't have to agree with me. That is never, ever, ever the point here. The point is,
this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
This is BlindViews, and thanks for watching. No, this is BlindViews, and that's how I see it. That's how I see it.
You sure about that?
Wow.
Not so convincing.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
That's the way I see it.
Oh, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.